Yo, we back. We back with another one when they thought it wasn't gonna be one. Dude hit different. We hoo. We spin and we slide back with another video. Hey, we got the famous Telly in here. Now we can't put we ain't gonna put no titles on nothing. Telly, how you doing today?
I'm doing good, like I always am. Always good.
That's good. You've been going real viral all over the internet lately. Like a lot of people, we done seen a couple Chicago rappers had your name in their mouth. We done seen a lot. We done seen people, baby mamas coming out and speaking against you, saying they ready to throw hands. It's just been crazy. And then we see that you just had a daughter. Congratulations. We do know that you just had a daughter. So first things first, congratulations to you on having a daughter.
Thank you. Thank you for the daughter that you put in me.
Okay, it do hit different when J Mane put a daughter in you. Okay, topic. First things first. This your first interview, so let's just get right into it. Telly, where are you originally from?
Originally from Chicago, the back of the yards.
Okay.
54th right off Damon.
54th and Damon, okay. And they call it the back of the yards?
Back of the yards it is.
Why they call it the back of the yards?
The geographical area
that
it is, that's the back of the yards.
Oh, that's what they call it.
That's what it's called.
Just like how ours called the Woodline area in Inglewood, y'all's is back of the yards?
That's the back of the yards.
Okay, it do hit different.
But I think it's from Western to a little bit past Ashland.
A little bit past Ashland. And what was it like growing up over there in that neighborhood, in the back of the yards?
Exactly what it sounds like, the back of the yards. So they can get real rambunctious in the back of the yards.
Okay.
That's another story. You got a story from the back of the yards and how it can be.
It hit different.
My story is from the back of the yards and what it is. I mean, I'm here right now, so.
Okay. Now, with that being said, Telly, Chicago get real treacherous. It's a lot that goes on in Chicago. You know personally, we got different friends, but we share one of the same friends. Long live Bree. So Ambriana lost her life in Chicago, and she was a female. You knew her and I knew her. She was from my hood. I believe you went to school with her. With that being said, how did you survive in Chicago? Like, how do you avoid stuff like that? Because to other people that's not from Chicago, that's crazy for a woman to get killed and shot up and then threw out in the alley, like in the cold, like in the snow.
A lot of stuff is about your attitude, your demeanor, who you grew up around, and what you want out of life.
Okay.
When you know better, you do better. But half the time, like certain situations like that, it's all in who you know and what you want for yourself. Like me speaking for myself out of that situation, we just had two different types of attitudes. Like she more outside than I was.
Okay.
I ain't never been committed to nobody but myself. My kids now, but having to be from somewhere or having to be a person, having to wanting to be or claimed by, that ain't never been my cup of tea. Like, I play the back row. I mess with who I mess with. I love who I love though, but I know I love myself more than anything. Okay. So to live in the streets and be in the streets was never my first go-to.
Okay, so basically, you from the back of the yards, but you don't be in anything that be going on through that neighborhood like that. Like, you not in all that BS.
We ain't never had to be. We ain't never in the back of the yards. We ain't never play like that. Like, a woman gonna stay in a woman's place.
That makes sense.
We always had men that was gonna do what they needed to do if that was what they had to do. But as far as the men that I grew up with, they protected us. We ain't have to worry about no stuff like that.
Okay. It's crazy. I know an artist been buzzing from the back of yards by the name of Glockboy Bobo. You know him?
Yeah. Free my little love bug.
Okay, so he locked up right now.
Yeah.
Okay. When you said love bug, go into detail about you in a relationship with your relation with Glockboy Bobo.
Cause like when when you grow up with somebody, them you got your brothers of the hood, you got your babies, them my babies. Like I'm older than them, so we all grew up together. But it's like the love that I have for them is like what I just explained. It's like I ain't never had to be in it with them. Like it's always been respect. It's always been exactly what it is. So to see them doing their thing, getting the recognition that they deserve, doing what it is they like, is just free him till you free.
Look, I know you ain't. I know you just said you was a little older than Glockboy Bobo. I know you ain't supposed to ask a woman what's their age, but they in the comments they wondering. How many kids you got?
2.
Okay, so can we ask Telly how old Telly is, or?
I'll be 29 this year.
You will be 29 this year. Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. Congratulations. Okay, so another topic that we gotta ask you on this channel. Let's just get right into it. You said you grew up in Chicago. What high school did you go to?
Longwood on 95th and Troop.
Oh, you went to Longwood. Any people from the drill scene that we might know that went to Longwood?
Aquinas, but y'all know him as Quano, I think his rap name. He unfortunately got killed by the police.
Hold on, you talking about Front Street? He from Front Street, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think he used to be with Fredo Santana and all those guys.
Yeah, was with Keith. He used to always tell us the story that Keith stole his rap when he first got put on. Don't quote me on which rap it was, but that was always what he always said. He ended up getting locked up and Keith took his rap.
Hold on, he say Chief Keef used to steal his music?
Yeah, because Aquinas, he always rapped. Always. It wasn't nothing that, if he wasn't doing nothing to terrorize the people, he was rapping. But it just be different even with situations like that, how we talk about Chicago. Like, for him being from Front Street, that's on what? 50, 60, 57, 60 something, and wherever it's from. We going to school on 95th. Education always been what it needed to be, but you willing to travel just to get it, just to be more comfortable than to be in the hoods in your local school. I think it was a school right across the street from them, but
right,
ain't nobody had time for that.
Right, yeah, it makes sense. Now you just said when you spoke on Aquinas, you say he was terrorizing. When you say he was terrorizing, like. So he was
just short.
So he was like that.
Short people got attitudes.
Cause we ain't heard too many stories on Aquinas. We ain't heard too many stories. But you saying he was like that? He was terrorizing shit.
Yeah, I mean that was just like Bree. You got different people with different attitudes. It was like Aquinas and Bree was one of the ones that you could not know who they was. Okay. Like I'm talking about from administration to the students. You knew who they was. These was exactly who they is. That's why they names gonna forever be they names. It's gonna stand on what it stand on.
For sure. Now when it come to being in Chicago, I know they got the Taste, the Bud Billington Parade, stuff like that. Was you ever a part of these big events in Chicago? Were you ever on the I know they say Chief Keef was on the final phase, the drill dance team and all that. Were you ever a part of these? What were you a part of being a Chicago native? Like, what did you fall into?
Nothing. Nope. Nothing.
Oh, you weren't rocking with that.
That's when you know better, you do better. And not saying that everybody's situation was like that, but it just be, now I ain't finna be outside like this on that type of time, especially not in high school. Okay. You could say I went to school, I went home. I did my after school programs, I went home. But upon graduating, it was like, all right, let me dib and dab and see what's really outside. That was when I started doing party promotion. That was how I met Zach TV. That was how I met my first baby daddy. That was how.
So you met, and I want to get into the story with your first baby daddy. But you said you met Zach TV. So let's stop right there and speak on Zach. So the legendary Zach TV, you met him in person?
Yeah.
A lot of people look.
You have to do a lot of research or if y'all follow me, I think I got a video of us just random outside. You know how in Chicago it is when you leave in clubs or in a club or hosting or anything like that. I always been together, but it was like, I'm a behind the scenes type of person. I don't really do too much bottle popping and bottle girl, and shout out to them, but that was never me. Like as you can see, I don't got my nails done. I vibe to what I vibe to. I'm a girly girl when I need to be, but for the most part, I'm in the house. I'm playing with my kids.
For sure. So what type of man would you say Zach was from the times that you encountered with him, that you had a chance to, rock with him?
Real humble.
Okay.
Like that, the situation, like, of him losing his life, real unfortunate. Like, gave me chill bumps, because it's like, you just never know what nobody have going on. And it'd be like, birds of a feather don't always flock together, but the fact that they flock, they know, is like, it come with it. You could be humble, you could be genuine, but there's always somebody that's gonna hate what you're doing.
No, facts. I ain't gonna cap. Zach TV, in my opinion, he was one of the best interviewers from his time period. Like
yeah, trying to give a lot of people a chance, and it's like, it'll bite you in the long run. But we didn't see that. We wouldn't know to even say that until it happened. Like, watching them situations, it make you clench your purse a little tighter. Like,
yeah.
For somebody that was outside trying to give opportunities to everybody, and then something like that could happen to you, it'd be like the stuff that I always thought about in the first place. Like, now it's cool, I stick to my little crowd.
I feel it. So let's get right into it. You said that's how you whooped and met your first baby daddy. So your first child, KD, his biological father is
Amir, AAB Hellabandz.
AAB Hellabandz. Okay, so I seen Truth Teller drop. I don't know, was it like I seen him drop a little video speaking on the AAB Hellabandz situation. How did you? So you got a baby by AAB Hellabandz? Like, that's crazy. Like, we gotta slow it down right there. So you got a baby by AAB Hellabandz, and you got a baby by FYB Mane. It do hit different.
Don't do all of that.
Okay.
That's what's wrong with the world right here, right now. It's two different time periods, two totally different situations, two totally different men.
Okay.
And it's like, if you put stipulations on when you met or when I met this man, Amir, as y'all know, AAB Hellabandz, is like, do your homework. Because everything ain't what it is what's on the internet, and it wasn't at that time period. So, you, like I said, you work with situations for what they are. And then my son is 8. So just think 8 years ago. Where was this person at 8 years ago? I can speak on a lot of it. Majority of it is on the internet, but y'all know how the internet is. It is what it is. They gonna say exactly what they want y'all to think and how they want y'all to think. This man ain't here no more. And, like I said, I don't do the internet. And a part of me not doing the internet, that's half the reason. Because it's like, you can see how a lot of stuff could get twisted, like, real quick. So for me to have a baby 8 years later with who y'all know is FYB Mane is like, do your homework again on the time period that I met this man. I didn't meet this man where internet was his thing or music was at the height of what it was. So it's like, I'll let y'all put it in the comments what y'all think about me having a baby by 2 BDs.
Do your homework. Do your homework. That's crazy. Don't incriminate me. I don't gangbang.
Nobody does.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. This is what the internet would say.
Yeah,
this is what y'all would put it on. Like, I know these 2 men as who they are.
Right.
Like, know their families, have respect for their families, my kids. Like, I don't even get. That's why with the situation with Yella and his baby mama, I know we probably gonna get into that, but it's like, I look at that as cap. I don't even play them games. Like, I real life went through a lot of whatever it is that I went through. So to be from Chicago, looking at all of the situations play out the way that it did, losing my baby father gaining another man that it is that I do care for is like, you want to play with somebody that done been through, but it'd be like, when is it gonna be exactly how I am? When y'all gonna be happy like me? Because I'm happy. Y'all on this mug, the internet be having y'all doing some wild stuff. Like, you will never see Telly on the internet doing this. This is why this is so exclusive. You will never see Telly on the internet not at work. Like, you would never see Telly on the internet naked. Like, as a woman, and then for me to even have a girl, but even just for myself, it's like, I don't play them games. And this is why, like, a lot of people have a respect for me that they do, because that's what I'm known for. Like, I'm an everybody type of person, but I'm for myself. I'm for work. I'm for my kids. I'm for what's right. So it's like, I just live my life. I be trying to stay out the way until somebody call you out, you know, all the little
Speaking of that,
minors.
it seemed like we jumping around that. I wasn't done with the situation.
No, that's fine. But we could go back to.
Because I was just gonna ask, like, okay, how did you feel? Okay, first of all, let's just start there. Let's just get it right to the King Yella thing. With that situation with King Yella came out and he said some things on the internet about your second baby daddy, FYB Mane. And when he came out and said what he said, basically he was real strong on the things he said. He said some things like, yeah, Telly been knew J Mane got all the females or whatever the case is. How, being FYB Mane's baby mama with a newborn, how did you feel when FYB Mane's friend in your eyes, this was your friend, y'all got into it, now he's saying that I've been knew all this stuff or whatever the case is. How did it make you feel as a woman and knowing Yella in person? Because you do know King Yella in person, correct?
Now I do.
Now you do. So when did you meet Yella? Let's start on that.
When did I meet Yella? I don't know. I can't even remember like when I actually met Yella. It seemed like Yella just transitioned into me knowing him when I started dating you. So it was like, if I had to say a time period on when I actually met Yella, I would say that it was around a time where we was basically getting ourselves together, and him and Dorothy was something, or on and off at the time.
So that was like 2016, 2015, something like that, or what?
Yeah, like 2024. Yeah, 2015 for sure 2015. Okay,
cool. So how did you feel with knowing this person in person, when he came out on the internet saying all this, and because it kind of made you, did you feel some type of way? Let's start there. Like, did you care? Like,
I felt some type of way because it's like, you know how we just talked about the whole thing on what Chicago is and how it could get. And it was like one of them things where I could try to break a cycle or I could keep a cycle going is how I look at something. Especially me being a woman in a situation, like I said before, the respect go a long way for who a person is and what the next person I have going on. So it was like us coming from Chicago and the little time that I have been around this man to watching him transition into Vegas. When we got to Vegas, then it was like, you know, the unfortunate stuff that he was going through. It was crazy to me. It was mind blowing. It definitely hit me in my feelings. Like, why is you on this mug saying anything about me? And I ain't never played those games. I've always sat back and watched whatever it was that y'all was doing. Never talked nothing about nothing. Never cared.
So basically, you felt like you weren't in it. Why he put you in it, or what?
For sure, because I don't even play like that. It was like I could have got on the internet several times and spoke so many times about my first child father, running into him when he's in Vegas malls and the threats, the this, the that. But for what? It was like.
So King Yella ran into AAB Hellabandz in Vegas?
For sure. Running down the escalator. But it's like, I'm not here to embarrass anyone, you know? who wants to be embarrassed? Nobody wants to be embarrassed. And, he ain't here to speak for himself. So it's like, why keep on trying to bring somebody down with something? But it hit different when it's one of them situations where it's like, people don't fuck with you on my end. So it's like, my second baby daddy care about you. I don't.
That's real. That's real.
Like,
that's real strong. Well, truth teller be saying that's real strong. It do hit different.
It's crazy.
Well, let's get into this Mama Lean situation. So Mama Lean, which is King Yella's new baby mama, from what I understand.
First, second, third, fourth, fifth.
I think she the 7th baby mama, right?
Hell if I know. I ain't counting because I'm not in that man's business.
Makes sense.
It's
Makes
different
sense.
when you ain't in somebody's business.
Well, I met Mama Lean in person once. Pretty cool. Like it wasn't no bad vibes. Seemed like a
I
cool,
know.
calm,
You know
cool.
why? You know why I know?
How you know?
I sent my own baby daddy there for a baby shower with gifts for a baby in her stomach. And I've never even met this lady. I've only been cool with Kayla, but that's just my whole thing. That's just a time period of, that's my heart. That's how I am. That's the person that I am. So it's like, for you to be on the internet and it's like, okay, I watch Yella, I watch J Mane, I watch any of these people, CJ So Cool, family members, all that stuff that it is that's going through. I ain't never met this lady before, but this is my baby daddy's homie, new baby mama. The type of person that I am, yeah, you could ask me to babysit your baby, I'm gonna watch it because that's the type of respect that I have for what's going on. So it's just like, it's just real crazy that I'm gonna just say Yella geeked her head up because she don't know anything about me, so I can't even put the fault on her to be like, don't play with me.
Okay, right.
Because I ain't on that type of time,
Right.
but that type of time will come to me.
Yeah,
this is what it is.
I seen you fight before. It do hit different. I seen you fight in person. It do hit different. I don't even think you seen me fight, but I seen you fight. It do hit different.
Vehicles, I like playing in cars.
Yeah.
It's like I like the thrill, but it's like, when you got kids, you try to step back and be.
But put it like this, yeah, that's what. And let's get into that.
humble.
Mama Lean, she grown. You just said you 29 or finna be. Like, are y'all doing a boxing match for real? Like, I'm confused. Like, is this internet cap or like what's to it? Like is y'all?
I mean, I don't take threats. I don't know if it was no threat in a sense, but it's just like, I'm from Chicago. That shit is a threat to me.
Right.
That shit is a ding, 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 and it ain't no boxing match. Like, that's why I said before.
Because you ain't
like,
say nothing to her.
Never said anything to the situation. I don't care what it is that these men got going on. That was a part of where it's.
And that's the whole thing. I think she feels some type of way because J Mane posted the picture, but at the end of the day, I didn't say.
It have nothing to do with
it don't have nothing to do with you.
T,
It don't.
The E, the L or the Y. It had nothing to do with me.
So you feel like she should have just treated the fuck out of J Mane and that's it.
Overly. She should have let me respond to her saying if I felt like it went too far, because it was just like.
Right.
But even still, it was like, I get it. Because here we are now. It's like, Yella, I done reached out to you. Like, keep my name out of it. You know I don't fuck with you on them levels. You know I don't even.
Oh, so you contacted Yella personally?
Instagram.
Oh, you
Instagram
DM
is
them?
the contact of everything. Y'all know how the whole thing goes. It's
So
like,
my baby mama's in Yella inbox? I'll bug up. It hit different.
But that's the type of respect that it always
Nah,
has.
for real. I get it. I get
Like,
it.
even the lies of Drake. Drake, you know damn well you's a goddamn liar. Fool, you helped me carry groceries to my door, and the end. A thank you. Not even a 2-minute drive.
Well,
Like,
we don't know.
knock it out.
We don't know if Drake said. Matter of fact, I think he did say some
on
funny.
the phone.
Yeah, he did say something funny back in the day, try to
But
make it
it's-
seem like
it's
he
the
could.
fact that-
He could whoop.
Exactly.
They try to make it seem like they could whoop. How do you feel? Now when you get to speaking on it, okay, how you feel when they say, yeah, Drake could have whooped?
What I look like playing with a beat bucket. And we talking about who my first baby daddy is and then who my second baby daddy is. That don't even make sense to go that low. Even me speaking on Yella in this situation, like supposed to be a player, a P, or what? I don't. A man that womanizes women that no, because like we could talk about all of what it originally started from. Because I'm the same person that's been there. Like you, the same person, Yella, that know I keep and put my input where it belongs at. So I play a role in my people's lives and whoever it is. Like not even just the men that I've ever been with, but friends and all. So it's like, even when we waiting for you to get out of the jail and our life still going on,
Facts.
I'm the main one that was still, okay, well, Yella gonna go.
Huh.
Because ain't none of them women have nothing from my understanding, but that's not my business. But it was like, I know we from Chicago.
Yeah.
And I don't play like that, regardless of whatever was supposed to be going on. So it was like, this is why when you got out of jail, you didn't know where we was at. Because it was one of them things where it's like, all right, is this what you finna do? This what we gotta do? But this is what this type of time that we on right now. So it just be like, why do y'all choose to play with Telly of all people that be trying to hold a lot of stuff down for?
Do your homework on Telly getting that. Now, J-Man, we can't whoop right now because Yella finna come home. So woo woo, it hit different. We was finna hire Yella. All right, what you need, a room? What you need, your own room until you get back, until you get back on your feet. Bring your kids. Y'all got y'all own room. We wasn't rich, bro. We wasn't rich, but we was
sleeping on the floor.
Come on, bro.
You didn't
All right, let's
have
go
a
back.
floor.
Let's go back to Yella saying he choked me too, and he said that this was the day that you had a party at his house.
Yeah.
So
it was my birthday.
Right.
It was the night before my birthday that we was there. And we was only there because him and his baby mama, the one that this situation is about, it has nothing to do with me. They had got into it again, but this is what I just had to let him remember. I still got the videos from the whole night, Yella. Like, and then and not only you know how Instagram doing the little memory little things, that stuff popped up. So I'm just trying to remember for my own sake, like, Lord have mercy, when would you would have choked the person that I was with? And then I got a picture on the couch just like this with Bella. Just like this. So it's like, at what time did you choke him? Because I was there. And what makes you think that I'm going to let you choke somebody that I'm dealing with? And when we was, in Vegas, I was working at Brinks. So, two and your big old yellow ass mother, like, what?
Do your homework on my baby mama wouldn't let you choke me, bro. Do your homework. So yeah, that was cute too, Yella. But
it was real cute.
Yeah,
it was like and then for me, it just seemed like now I just let it go on for so long because I express myself to him. I let him say whatever it is because I don't be wanting to go down this road.
And that's what
like,
Yella don't understand. All this happened because of him. He
Kayla
the one
still never even said anything.
Yeah,
like
she let Telly feel some type of way, bro. So first of all, when Telly reached out, like, why Yella on it? Even if you was capping or you saying that Kayla told you this, whatever the case is, bro.
It came out and said Drake told him first, so it was like
which one is
lying is you gonna do?
Which one is it? Like which one is it? Did Drake tell you or did Kayla tell you or like what's up, bro? You catch my drift? So you got me and my baby mama all effed up, bro. No kizzy, no cow. And you took it upon yourself to put my baby mama in a whoop, and you took it upon yourself to put some information that you felt like was true out there to mess up my household, bro. Now you're upset with J-Mane because I posted a picture of your baby mama who's in the same household. I thought that would hit a nerve, gang. You catch my drift? But this is my family right here, bro. This who I don't play about. You catch my drift? So anytime you felt like you was gonna play with them, bro, and these people, besides, hold on, you know my son ain't here, but you get the point. Do your homework.
That's why I was like 100% insane. That's why I'm like, I can't even, with Ling, it's like, we could do what you want to do. We could do what you think you want us to do. I don't know, like, what all he done told you or how you think it'll go, but I just know I can't even fault you for letting this man geek your head up. All I can do is for sure pray for your ass, because I done seen the relationships that he done been in. What was he just locked up for? Like, he was just locked up for beating women. Like, but you on the internet trying to.
So we know he beating you, Lane. It hit different. If you want to come over here with J-Mane and Telly, just say that. Do your homework. We'll say you. Do your homework.
Because even when he didn't say what he said with J-Mane and other women and this, that, and the fourth. I done told them women the same thing before. If you could keep them, take them. But I know the type of woman that I am. When you meet a person that's like anything that's like him and the rise that he on, if you don't understand it, you ain't gonna be that long.
Oh, folding them grave.
So it's like, every woman ain't like me. I'm not saying that this is the best thing, that's what it is or what it should be or what I should be accepting, but you can't put your feet in my shoes. I'm only in the 6.5. I know your big ass is like a 13. But it's like, I don't know, all the little faggot ass shit that it is that you saying and doing, the whole little semen demon and all of that, like in your song, mad blowing to me. Like, you got me looking at you different because I ain't never put no gay shit on you. So it's like, I ain't never known you to go to jail and get out of jail. But these 2 times we was in Vegas, and I'm starting to question what the fuck they done did to you and what you done let happen. Because ain't no way I can put on the song or in my right mind talking about sucking what from where. You not fool off of Friday. That wasn't no punchline, fool. You real life said that for yourself. That's why I be like, that's what I never wanted for my baby daddy. Vegas not finna consume him. So I don't know what drug you on when you said what you said. I don't know what you and Ling over there cooking up literally, but do your homework on what they cook up. Because they do it different when you just on there saying anything, rambling. Like, I don't play them games. I don't smoke or drink. So my memory so far fresh is like, don't play with me. I ain't the one that's on camera getting my ass whooped or put the little bomb shits on your door and came in there and got you and did whatever it was and took your ass to jail. I don't give a fuck what conversations you saying. Yeah. But it's like,
right, and he said he got you got him locked up. Speak on that too.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Like, I wasn't the one to like, and Kayla tried not to too. That's what she told us. I told them I didn't want to press charges. But it's like, for you to think that a motherfucker speak against you, you can only speak on what it is you doing to a person. And just like how I tell my own kids' fathers, you gotta accept your faults and what it is that you doing. So regardless of who somebody else expressing their emotions to, what did you do? You putting your hand on that woman. That woman had broken ribs, all type of stuff. Like, for me, I could be sad for her, but it was still like, I'm looking at you like a whole brother out here. Like, damn, it's fucked up that he's doing this to you. But move around. Who want to see, as a woman, who want to see another woman beat? And she had your whole baby premature. Why is the baby premature? As a woman or anybody that's on this internet go, what? You not happy about something? She ain't had no health issues. From my understanding, when you started doing that woman was gay. She didn't even like niggas. So it was like, for her to meet you and you changed her whole opinion, you just carried on with it. You was just bold. You just out of line. You just overstepped the boundary. But to include me in y'all BS is like beyond me. Cause I never played that. And then what else you say? Oh, your brother, the fucking Uber driver. Don't ever play with me. The same person that was before my baby daddy was just my boyfriend. It was like, he's dropping him off to my house. How you gonna? The whole Drake situation didn't work about doing whatever to me. So you tried to say your brother done did whatever. You still on the same shit with the Cardi B shit. That was another time your ass got locked up because they over applied pressure to you. So it's like, when you gonna stop lying? It's beyond me though. It's really, really, really beyond me. The lies is like sickening. Them ain't my homies to speak on how you lied on them, but it was like, if I could come over here and tell the truth about whatever it is, I'll let the people discredit you as far as that go, because beyond me.
Crazy.
So it's like for him to be wanting to express how serious that the beef is or the things that y'all are saying, is like, I can express how serious it is too. It's real serious. You always been jealous. You always been a real, you act like a middle child. Like, you ain't proud of J-Mane, but you ain't hating, but you don't like the fact that the world is showing this man any attention. And you not happy with the attention to that because it ain't coming from you, or you ain't getting it too. So it's like, I don't like that. I could only be on him at one time. It can't be two of us. Like, where did I come in at? When did I help J-Man? What billboard did you buy? Like, but beyond me with the whole choking, the whole sleeping on the floor, the I brought J-Man to Vegas is wild to me. You left the nigga at the airport, and why? Because Telly wasn't there. But y'all know what happens when J-Man called Telly. It's gonna get done. Whatever it is, it's gonna get done. And y'all be thinking that I'm sick for it, but y'all ain't in my shoes. Y'all don't know what the man done did for me. How he done did whatever it is. Like, this man has been here for going on seven and a half years now. So it's like, I feel like I'm rambling at this point.
No. You ain't
like
you don't do
interviews.
You don't do interviews like that. So it's good to get certain things off your chest. You probably heard stuff in your media, and like I say, in our relationship, I feel like it's certain stuff that you keep woo, and certain times this is the best way, and that I feel like this is the best way for everybody to get their point across. Vice versa. Do I really need to go do something to Yella? No. Do you need to go do something to Lean? No. But express how you feel and why you feel the way that you feel, and that's what we need to teach the youth. Like we set an example for these kids. They don't need to be sliding. They ain't trying to slide because somebody said something, bro.
Because you don't know who's behind the next person.
Yeah, you just don't know.
You don't know where it's coming from, but it's like.
But it's definitely, but.
Keep your beef between who it is. Like, y'all want to destroy each other's character, destroy that man's character.
Yeah, it was supposed to be between J-Man and Yella, right? Yeah, it was supposed to be between J-Man and Yella, and vice versa. Yella always want to say J-Man can't whoop him. Do y'all homework on these.
That's the problem. Put him down. Because that's like when Ling put him up. What's she doing up? What's she trying to show? That she ain't got no motherfucking ring on her finger? You just proposed to her?
It hit different.
Put them down. Like, if I throw him up, what I'm trying to show y'all, my hands long, I ain't got my nails ain't done.
Okay, good point.
I don't even play with that.
I like they getting away to understand the way that you think. It hit different. And it's gonna hit Yella a little different when he hear that, because he ain't talked to you in a minute on something.
Yella ain't talked to me since I messaged him. I messaged him. You know how he always trying to play the emotional role of, I was trying to put the guys together. This me coming to this man, and it's like, you still chose to put me in a whole music video that I never asked me in, but it was like.
But you can play with my baby mama, but I can't play with yours. You done put my baby mama in your music video, bro. That's so disrespectful.
And then to speak on that situation is like, let's clarify that. We playing on a whole video. I'm 7 months pregnant, playing with my own baby daddy in our own world. And at this time, Yella, this is when you're all for J-Man and the BS that he has going on with the internet. So knock it off.
So you know that video wasn't real. When my baby mama said, whatever she said, baby Yella.
You trying to be like a baby Yella with the tattoos, I'm going to get it removed. The tattoo's still here for starters. And then just to clarify it go back to not even trying to make you be out to be whoever you ain't, because it's in black and white in my brain. Every last single woman you ever dealt with that I've ever encountered, and I've only known you, it would be like 4.5 years. You made them, or as you would probably counter argue, they got your name tattooed on them several times.
And do
he
your
didn't ask me to get his name tattooed on me. This was something that I wanted to do. This was like something that I wanted to do. That's me. The women you deal with, if they speak out, this is what they would say. Yeah, I got Yella's name and this, that, and the fourth, da, da, da. So that whole thing was a joke all the way around. Piggybacking off the stuff that y'all doing or was doing at the time to even here, take this video, make your little breast speak on this. You irritate me now. It's like,
I already do it different.
Since we done learned a lot of what we done learned, now I ain't asked to be in that video. And we seen what it done got J-Man for not paying his way on whatever it is with a person saying that they don't want.
You lucky we ain't no Digi, no Digi Gucci at Nick, you catch my drift? If I was on some Digi Gucci stuff, bro, we could have took your whoop down. But I know you got a family, and I know you got too many kids, and you wouldn't want to see your whoop down. Bro, it's several other...
I don't care about that, though.
It's several other whoops that we done posted alike, bro. I could have flagged your whoop and got your whoop took down, bro. But we, put it like this, regardless if we ain't seeing eye to eye, folk, I would, like how you say about J-Man, for I never want to see you down to the point where you can't feed your kids, and you catch my drift? And that's what this whole thing came back from with you, bro. You got into some stuff between the conversation between me and Ruger that only came out with Ruger because of that Digi had going on, bro. You see what I'm saying? So Yella, I feel like from the beginning of all this, you inserted yourself in stuff that you never had nothing to do with, because this is my family and this is how I feed my family. You catch my drift, bro? So if I'm having a conversation with Ruger, regardless if the conversation went good or it went bad, bro, on phone them, I felt like you just instigated the whole whoop on phone them. If I wasn't trying to talk to folks, you was never supposed to put that man on my phone, bro, on my dead homie. That was foul. That was some backdoor stuff. You catch my drift? That's how I felt at the time, bro. But do I have a real problem with Ruger? Nah. You catch my drift? Like that. It was just at the time, I didn't want to talk to bro at that time. You catch my drift? I didn't want to talk to him.
Because you don't know what nobody's going through.
On game, you don't.
So
y'all not with me, bro.
in the city, like all type of stuff.
Okay.
So it's like, Yella, when the last time you been back in the city?
Chicago, bro. Do
so
your
it's
homework.
like the type of time that you on when you gotta watch your surroundings and all that stuff like that. It was just real bad time. It was real distasteful to insert yourself then. But who am I to speak on that? Because again, that's me and that's not my business. Like I can say I've met Duck several times. I've never met Ruger before. I've never put my foot forward to meet Ruger. It ain't that he did anything to me, but that ain't the type of time it's been on. The time and the list stars or what y'all be saying, it ain't that. But it ain't no hard feelings.
Okay.
But it's like, is this the person who I deal with, work with? Yeah, J-Mane and Ruger got a whole song together. They still ain't never even shot the video. I don't even know where the song is at.
They're different.
You know, Yella, you snapped out with it. It was like you carried this like this man was Offset. It was like you didn't even go this hard with that situation. And we knew all of that was cap.
Cause keep in mind, I just posted the picture because you've been going hard. You've been going over hard, Yella. I just posted that picture because you've been going so hard.
He ain't been saying nothing because we've been occupied.
On phone now, I'm about to try to take out my kids, bro. It do hit different when my family got took from me, bro. But it do hit different when my daughter work and she got J-Mane nose, bro. And she young, bro. Do y'all homework. You woke, daughter? Okay, interview over now. It different. We gonna wrap it up, close it out. Close it out, daughter. Do hit different. I wanna ask you one more thing, or a couple more things before we close out. That was cool on the Yella stuff. How did you feel about so FYB J-Mane, you've known him for how many years now?
Like 7.5.
About 7.5 years. So when you met him, he was getting that big 63rd, correct?
No.
What he was getting?
It wasn't a big nothing. It was FYB J-Mane.
Okay, cool. But he was from 63rd, correct?
Yeah. And I done picked him up. I done picked you up from over there several times before.
Okay,
like.
so my question is, what I'm leading into is being when you being a Chicago native yourself, and for this guy to claim 63rd, then 7.5 years later, you heard him get on the internet getting that Lil Durk signed me, and I'm OTF J-Mane. How did you feel? Because the internet J-Mane took the internet in the up, like the internet was on an uproar. Being a woman in the same household, being pregnant, like how was you dealing with the OTF J-Mane, and how did you look at that? Like, did you feel like he traded on his hood? Like, how did you feel about the whole OTF J-Mane character? And then when he just started doing the positive and then speaking the say to you stuff, like, how did you look at the whole situation in its entirety?
We was annoyed because she was in my stomach, so we was annoyed. We were really annoyed, and that's only because it's like, be who you are. Like I always tell him in the first place, like, your credibility is everything, but the internet is the internet, and y'all feed this man so hard. It's like, impossible for him to not make it make sense when. So for me, it was like, okay, I got the concept of it, and then it was just like, all the way from the chips, the like, what else did you? The skits, the chips, what else did you end up doing? The chain in general. Mm-hmm. It was like, throw it away.
so
Find it. Take it back to wherever you got it from, because it was like, that's every day that I woke up for however long it was going. It was like, oh, you doing it again? Like, oh, you just came up with something else. Oh, Dirk sent you. Now you done did a song. Then your page got took, so it never ended. It was like, I'm getting phone calls. I'm getting people asking me.
Right, because that was real virals. Because everybody who I know personally said, bro, you got people calling me. Yes. So how many people called you about OTF, J-Mane?
It was my siblings called, my cousins called.
And what were the questions like?
Did he really sign to OTF? And am I still pregnant? Am I on top of a hill? Do I have a house? And he has one. Because it was to the point to where, yes, everything is y'all. The couch is gone. That situation. What else was you doing at that time? It was just, everything was like, for me to know exactly who he is. And I can't even say that I know everything about who he is, because I don't. So I'm learning as y'all finding out information as well. I'm learning different things that this man done forgot to tell me, or certain things didn't work out with whatever it is on how the story play out. But when I met him, was this going on? No. Mm-hmm. Was he like over having to say what gang he in or all that stuff? It was like, no, it wasn't rocket science for a person like me from Chicago. Mm-hmm. I know I'm not going at O Block to pick this man up. Right. It was like, but at the same time, did he put me in them situations? No. Mm-hmm. It was like, all right, if I'm gonna pick him up, I'm picking him up from somewhere near and dear, and it's like, oh, why you was over here? Or it's earlier in the daytime and ain't me coming over there to get him, and it's nighttime, and just situations that could play out real dangerous for both of us.
So J-Mane never put you in those type of situations? It hit different.
Nope. Neither one of my baby dads ever put me in a situation, and nor have I ever tried to put myself in the situations either. And that's the type of woman that I am. It's like, you got some women that's trying to ride or die to the end of times, and it'd be like, babe, my wheels are a little tired. I be ready to go in the house.
Cool. The closing last question, one of the biggest questions I want, because you felt real strong about this. A lot of y'all know I just had a newborn daughter, as y'all can see right here. And me and Telly had a debate that she felt really passionate about. As y'all know, y'all done seen my son on this channel a lot of times. For the y'all fans, y'all done seen maybe him on my Instagram and every other social media I may have, YouTube Live, and y'all see us doing X, Y, and B, or whenever we doing whatever we doing when we be doing it. As she said, we've been together for the past 7.5 years. No, I'm not Caden's biological father. AAB Hellabandz is his biological father. But as y'all know,
Caden is only about to be 9.
Caden is about to be 9.
So the time period of us being together was a year and some odd months of Caden being born.
So with this being said, Telly had the nerve to turn to J-Mane and said, and said, hey, I felt some type of way when you just took those pictures with just your daughter. Keep in mind, this is my first born daughter, bro, and she felt some type of way that I took a picture with my daughter. Like I told y'all done seen my son hella times, on several occasions. Y'all done seen, I don't have to elaborate on this channel, I hope I don't, but I could throw a couple stuff. Y'all know she the mother, so she probably does whatever she does, but as the father, as the stepfather, as the known stepfather, J-Mane, I shouldn't even have to throw it. I just felt disrespected. So I wanted to know from the females and men watching, and I want Telly to elaborate on how she felt, because I felt very disrespected when she had the nerve to say what she said, because basically I took a picture with my daughter, had a photo shoot. She felt like basically KD should have been in the picture as well as her. And I said, no, neither one, or regardless. Okay, well, she said not her. Well, KD should have been in the picture. And I said, well, no, that's not what's happening right now. Do J-Mane mind taking pictures? Nope. Have J-Mane taken a picture with KD before? Yes. So in this particular situation, she made it seem like J-Mane was wrong for taking the pictures with his firstborn, even though this is her first picture that he probably done took, or whatever the case is. Now, can you express your side? Because keep in mind, J-Mane has done, we ain't gonna say what J-Mane does for KD, like unlimited
Just
everything.
go back to what I said when it's like people don't know what you've done for me.
Yeah. Like, so, and that's why I say I don't even really want to elaborate to y'all, because I'm not even like that type of person. Like, I always want to hear her. I want y'all to understand, but just know I overdo it when it comes to my son. So that's why I felt disrespected when she said whatever she said. On For Them Gray, it's like, on For Them Yada, you going on my channel, on For Them Gray,
Okay,
I be buying designer all the time for no
is,
reason when we be whooping. And go ahead, because on For Them, I get deep with this.
J-Mane, he says a lot of nothing just to say one thing. But the whole thing was, as a woman that's been in a relationship,
I'm gonna let her go.
So I can say, when I told him that I felt some type of way, because I did, and I still do, and I'm real strong about it, because I've come from a 2-parent household with a stepfather that has never left me out of anything. So when the situation was playing out, and she got me hot. So when the situation was playing out, and he like, yeah, we're gonna do a photo shoot today, and I'm like, okay, and he was like, I don't know if it's gonna be just me and the baby or all of us. And I'm like, okay, as a woman, as a person that I keep telling y'all who I am, I'm gonna get everything together anyway. So I already knew, like, he had her an outfit and him an outfit, so I dressed me and Kaden like, just in case, because like how he said, this is his biological daughter, Kaden. These are both my kids. So when it came down to it, when I expressed my feelings to him, I told him I feel some type of way because you are all Kaden knows. He knows who his father is, true enough, but that time was cut all the way short for him. So you've been a person that has been there, and it's like, for memory's sake, even with all the stuff that's going on in the streets and everything that we know that is going on with whoever we think this man is now for the internet or just in life, how the stuff plays out. So to me, it was like, we should have some of these pictures. A picture is a picture. I don't care if that's not the picture that you post. At least he has them, because I knew how it was, and I already know how it feels. The fact that they weren't ever able to do it. So it's like, now that this is us and this is our family, and even like how this is playing out right now, where it's like, where's Kaden?
First of all, I already just told Kaden to get in there, so she can't even say that. I just told Kaden to say that.
No. That's not what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
Before, I'm just saying in general. Like, if
Just
somebody
let y'all
wants to
know,
take this as a
Kaden.
thumbnail, a person who didn't watch these videos would still be like, "Hey, where's Kaden?" But you have to watch it and see. So, in my opinion, it was like, no, it's not that I'm trying to steal her shine with her father, because that could be the picture that he posted with y'all. But do he need a picture? I'm not trying to be in none of these pictures. I could care less about being in the picture. I know where we stand. But do he deserve to be in a picture with you? The boy loves you. You love him. Yes. A couple pictures with all three of y'all, with just you and him, with just him and her. To me, it was like, how's that a no-brainer? So that was the situation that played out.
What? My opinion. What? I'll bug up. Don't ever disrespect me like that. Nah. What did X, Y, and B and X, Y, and B and stuff I don't even remember for my son, and we go somewhere every time I could think on For Them Gray, do your homework on me buying my son materialistic stuff, and she said it ain't whooped enough. When she said that, what? Do your homework on, besides the materialistic whoops, on For Them homework, on For Them Gray. We talking about a real dad, folk, on game. You catch my drift? So I felt disrespected. I'm talking about picking up from school. I'm talking about
when we didn't have a car, I had to walk sometime. Do your homework, bro. Do your homework on J Mane. Ain't feel like walking nobody to school, bro. Do your homework, bro. So for you to disrespect, I feel high. Yeah, daughter. You see, I felt highly disrespected for. And then it's merch. I be whooping sometime, but on photo, I probably done bought KD more designer than I done bought her. It hit different. I'm talking about from Burberry, Dolce & Gabbana. I'm talking about anything that you can name, bro. Anything that y'all see J Mane with. Y'all don't think my son gonna have that? So for the woman that I've been dealing with for the past, 7.5 years to disrespect me, I'll bug up every time. That's how I felt on for the break.
But do you guys see how the energy is being applied way too far into the situation? He's bringing way too much into what the moment actually is. That moment.
And
we're
the
not
moment
talking
was about J Mane taking pictures
years.
with his newborn daughter, bro. That's what the moment was about to J Mane. We not here right now. Hold this.
This? You said hold what?
My daughter.
Oh, okay. Because you was like trying to hand me a phone or something. You said this.
No, you know what I meant. Like, why you want to play? Y'all see what I be talking about? You want to play with me.
He said this.
I don't care if I said him.
No, see,
you know what I meant.
care. I'm a Virgo. Everything's cared about. That was just so extra.
What?
The whole thing was extra.
What?
Like, to sit there, to have to sit there. But yeah.
Where were we, bro? Yeah, when see people throwing me out, back to what I just said with my daughter, bro. Do I mean to call my daughter this? It's merch. I could call my daughter whatever. This is my daughter, bro. Don't tell me nothing about my daughter, bro. Same thing, the way I felt in the picture, bro. You see what I'm saying? Like, same way I felt about the whoops. This is my daughter, bro.
But what do you guys think?
I could call her a hamburger, bro. If I accidentally say something else, bro, did I mean to say this? Nah, technically I didn't mean to say that. But on phone them, don't correct me. On phone them, you know I'm talking about my daughter. Ain't that right that I'm on?
It's a part of knowing when you right and when you wrong, and then when you wrong, just accepting it.
Like I said the wrong word, but don't play with me. Catch my drift? If y'all don't understand that, y'all would never understand J Mane. So this video, I hope this helped y'all understand me and the way I think about my daughter, my kids. I hope y'all enjoy seeing my baby mama, who I never let talk to y'all. KD! KD! Come right here in this whoop. Ooh.
Jesus.
What? Am I heavy?
Now, do J Mane take you to fun places?
Yes.
That's all I wanted to ask you. I ain't gonna ask you nothing else, and that's the only part of the conversation I wanted you to hear. Do your mama take you fun places?
Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty good then. We hope y'all enjoyed this video. It do what it do.
Hit different.
Say, and that's all, folks.
Okay, sister. Spit it out. Whoa. Coronavirus.
My baby didn't get no coronavirus.
Jump up. That was cool. What you think? You like it, right?
Yeah, I still feel like you should have been on it.